Okay, you guys. So, in good conscience, I was stumped on this one and I had to ask Google for help with this line here. And it was so interesting that I went ahead and continued with the rest of the rows. And I'm like, I can't give my own interpretation of this now because it's not my own interpretation. It would be Google's interpretation still. So, with that being said, this quick peek shuffle and pull is going to be done by Google first. And hopefully, the message will be the same as what it was when I heard it because it was interesting. And then after, I'll go ahead and give it a go with my own standard way of trying to figure out what the words mean and what the pictures are trying to tell me. It just sometimes I feel like, I tell a story and it's like, well, that's probably, you probably could have told a different story that was a little bit more helpful because that's my whole intention of this channel is to be able to help people. And I don't know, folks. I just want to do the best I can with the time we are given here on Earth. And that is my goal. So, that's not the one. My little programmed my little LED so that way it's out there. And then I'll come back through and I'll try to do this again myself. So let's get into it because I only have 19 minutes on the timer. All right, hey Google. The overall energy of this story is the Midas touch. In knowing that, please explain in a spiritual message the cards that were split from the deck in the middle for the words and symbolic meaning of straitjacket, female seahorse, and sprout.
That is a fascinating constraint, tying the meaning to the Midas touch. If the overall energy is the Midas touch, it means everything you focus your energy on turns to potential, success, or valuable transformation. The spiritual message of your three cards then focuses on how to manage and protect this powerful transformative energy as it begins. Here is the spiritual explanation. Straitjacket, split in the middle. The splitting of the jacket signifies that the forces that once restrained you are now broken. The power of the Midas touch has freed you from self-imposed limitations, old habits, or restrictive thinking that once confined your potential. This suggests a major emotional or intellectual liberation. Female seahorse. In the Midas energy, the seahorse represents the nurturing of your inner wealth. The focus is on knowing your intuition and patiently anchoring yourself to your true values, ensuring that the wealth and success brought by the Midas touch are guided by quiet wisdom and emotional stability, not greed. Sprout. This card means that the Midas touch energy is fully active, and your new endeavor has...
Hey Google, can you continue with what you were saying, please?
Absolutely. I was explaining the spiritual message of straitjacket, female seahorse, and sprout under the overall energy of the Midas touch. To summarize the core message, you have successfully broken free from past restraints, and now every intention you set is manifesting quickly into a valuable opportunity. Your task now is to use your quiet inner wisdom and intuition to patiently guide this new beginning, ensuring the focus remains on true, stable growth, not superficial gains. Is there anything else?
Hey Google, can you tell me a spiritual message using the following words and symbolic meaning, with Midas touch being the overall energy for ghosts and ghouls, comma, ribbit, coffee cup, love me not, activity book, and integrity for sale?
This set of symbols creates a potent spiritual message about the cost and management of your powerful Midas touch energy. Here is the spiritual explanation for those words. Ghosts and ghouls. These represent the past burdens, lingering fears, and unresolved issues that haunt your mind. With the Midas touch energy, if you don't confront these ghosts, your newfound success might become corrupted, turning your past anxieties into present golden problems. Ribbit coffee cup. The ribbit is the sound of transformation, often from a lower state to a higher one, like a frog from a tadpole. The coffee cup is about the mundane, everyday vessel of your energy. This symbolizes that daily choices and habits, the coffee cup, are where small, powerful transformations occur. You must choose to pour positive energy into your daily life. Love me not activity book. This represents indecision, testing the affection of others, and seeking external validation. It highlights the danger that the Midas touch brings, being unsure if people value you or your gold. The message is to discard this need for external approval and focus on internal validation. Integrity for sale. This is the ultimate warning sign. It signifies the temptation to compromise your moral compass for the sake of greater profit or success. In the Midas energy, everything is valuable, and the greatest risk is that you sell off the most valuable part of yourself, your integrity, to gain more gold. The spiritual message, your Midas touch energy, is bringing you immense potential, but you must purify your vessel. Stop letting past fears and burdens, ghosts and ghouls, corrupt your current success. The power of transformation happens in your daily focus, Ribbit Coffee Cup, so make positive choices moment to moment. Be wary of seeking validation, love me not activity book. Instead, focus on strengthening your inner self. The ultimate warning is to never let your tremendous success tempt you to compromise the one thing that gives your gold true value, your integrity.
Hey Google, can you do the same thing for the words ear, long distance travel, magnetic, blockage, tooth, snake, visitor?
That set of symbols, under the influence of the Midas touch, delivers a powerful and urgent spiritual message centered on profound transformation and paying attention to subtle internal signals. Here is the spiritual explanation for your words. Ear. This symbolizes listening, not just to the surface noise, but to the whispers of your intuition and the subtle guidance that is now being amplified by the Midas energy. It urges you to put your ear to the ground to sense foundational changes. Long-distance travel. This signifies a spiritual or life journey that will move you far beyond your current physical or mental comfort zone. The Midas touch ensures this journey will be highly successful and transformative, but it requires you to commit to a significant change of perspective or location. Magnetic blockage. This represents resistance you are creating to the very success the Midas touch is trying to bring you. It suggests a fear-limiting belief or unresolved issue is disrupting your ability to attract and receive the golden opportunities that are magnetized to you. Tooth. Symbolically, a tooth relates to foundational strength, determination, and the power to bite down and take action on your decisions. It warns that you need to be strong and decisive, or you risk the foundation of your success crumbling. Snake. The snake is a powerful symbol of quick transformation, wisdom, and shedding the old skin. In the context of the Midas touch, this means the changes coming are swift and intense, leading to a metaphorical death of your old self as a new, highly empowered self emerges. It also suggests a rising of creative, manifesting energy. Visitor. This often signifies a new person, idea, or circumstance coming into your life that will act as a catalyst for the change represented by the snake and the long-distance travel. This visitor is the key that unlocks the next phase of your Midas transformation. The spiritual message, your Midas touch energy, has activated a period of swift and necessary transformation. Snake. To successfully embark on this long-distance journey into a new phase of success, you must eliminate any magnetic blockages caused by fear or self-doubt. Listen closely to your intuition and remain decisive and grounded. Tooth. Pay attention to the new person or circumstance, visitor, that appears, as they are the catalyst guiding you toward your profound awakening and renewal.
Hey Google, can you do the same thing using the words ram, microphone, zombie, loaf of bread, camp, Neanderthal, and hover drone?
This final set of symbols, analyzed under the overarching energy of the Midas touch, delivers a dynamic message about the convergence of ancient strength and modern technology in your life. Here's the spiritual explanation for your words. Ram. The ram signifies immense power, forceful assertion, and the courage needed to break through obstacles head-on. With the Midas touch, this energy assures that you have the raw, decisive power to push through any challenge and immediately transform it into success. Microphone. This symbolizes the amplification of your voice and your message. The Midas energy suggests that when you speak, your words now carry significant weight and influence. It is a call to be mindful of what you project to the world, as your intentions and statements will manifest quickly. Zombie. The zombie represents something from the past that should be dead and gone, but has somehow been reanimated. This is a warning that past mistakes, old grudges, or outdated ideas are trying to drain the energy from your present success. You must completely sever ties with these draining forces. Loaf of bread. This represents sustenance, community, and the essential needs of life. In the Midas context, it shows that your success will provide abundance, not just for yourself, but enough to share with your community. It emphasizes the need to keep your wealth grounded in practical, sustainable provision. Camp Neanderthal. This is a nod back to a primal, survival-focused state. It urges you to reconnect with your basic instincts, use raw common sense, and focus on the immediate necessities of the present moment, rather than getting distracted by the complexity of your golden opportunities. Hover drone. This symbolizes a detached, elevated, and high-tech perspective. It urges you to step back and observe your life and your success from a higher, less emotionally involved viewpoint. This high-level oversight will help you see the entire landscape of your opportunities. The spiritual message, the Midas touch, is empowering you with the courage of the ram to decisively break through obstacles and a highly influential microphone to project your successful future. However, you must stay vigilant against past issues, zombie, that threaten to drain your resources. Use your common sense and primal strength, Camp Neanderthal, while also maintaining a detached, high-level perspective, hover drone, to manage your growing abundance, loaf of bread. Your success depends on your ability to integrate decisive action with thoughtful, objective oversight.
Hey Google, can you do the same thing with the words pushed out, headphones, when pigs fly, candy, lipstick, carriage, and fishbowl?
I can certainly do that. This set of symbols, under the influence of the Midas touch, delivers a message about navigating challenges, embracing dreams, and appreciating the finer things in life. Here's the spiritual explanation for your words, pushed out. This represents feeling marginalized or forced out of a situation. The Midas touch suggests that you are being temporarily set aside to make way for a more opportune or fulfilling path, one that aligns better with your true potential and future success. Headphone. This symbolizes focusing on your inner world, blocking out distractions, and tuning into your intuition. The Midas touch advises you to create a space for self-reflection and to tune out the noise of external pressures. When pigs fly, this phrase signifies a deeply improbable or fantastical event. In the context of the Midas touch, it indicates that your dreams, however outlandish they may seem, are about to manifest. Candy. This symbolizes pleasure, sweetness, and indulgence. With the Midas touch, this indicates that you are about to experience more joy and satisfaction in your life. It's a reminder to prioritize self-care and to savor the small pleasures. Lipstick. This represents confidence, expression, and the ability to communicate your truth authentically. The Midas touch urges you to embrace your voice and to speak your truth with grace and power. Carriage. This symbolizes comfortable travel, elegance, and moving forward in style. This indicates that a period of refinement and a more comfortable passage in life is coming. Fishbowl. This symbolizes being under scrutiny, exposed, and potentially feeling trapped. The Midas touch warns that while you may be in the spotlight, you must maintain your authenticity and not let external opinions sway your path. The spiritual message, the Midas touch, encourages you to recognize that being temporarily pushed out of a situation is actually making way for a grander opportunity. Tune out the noise and embrace the possibility that seemingly impossible dreams will come true. Enjoy the sweetness and pleasure, speak your truth with confidence, and embrace the coming elegance and comfort. Just be aware of the potential for overexposure and remain true to yourself.
Hey Google, with all of that being said, all of the 4 different sets of cards, how do they all relate to the final last card of colon?
That's a fantastic idea. Taking the spiritual messages from all 4 sets of symbols under the power of the Midas touch creates a cohesive, multi-layered narrative about transformation, integrity, and future success. Here is the combined, distilled spiritual message across all 4 readings. The Midas touch is fully active in your life, initiating a period of profound and inevitable transformation. 1. Breaking free and starting fresh. You have successfully broken free from past restraints and self-imposed limitations, straitjacket, and are entering a time when seemingly impossible dreams will manifest. When pigs fly, a small, valuable beginning has emerged, sprout, requiring your focus and patience. 2. The journey and the warning. This success will propel you onto a major life journey, long-distance travel, requiring the courage and decisive action of the ram. However, you are warned to cut all ties with past issues, mistakes, and draining influences that are trying to reanimate and corrupt your present. zombie, ghosts, and ghouls. 3. Integrity and insight. The greatest risk of this powerful energy is the temptation to compromise your values. Integrity for sale. To protect your success, you must maintain your moral foundation, tooth, and resist the urge to seek external validation. Love me not. Instead, you must listen closely to your inner wisdom, ear, headphone, and gain an objective, high-level perspective. Hover drone. 4. Embracing abundance and action. The transformation requires you to act decisively and confidently, embracing your influential voice. Microphone, lipstick. Your abundance is meant to be shared, loaf of bread, and you should allow yourself to enjoy the new pleasures and comfort that are coming. Candy, carriage.
Can you incorporate the last card of colon to all that? And its placement value? Hey Google, can you incorporate the very last card placement of colon to that reading?
Incorporating the final card placement of colon to the entire reading intensifies the message by marking a moment of decisive pause and clarification before a major statement. A colon smiley face spiritually acts as a signal that what follows is an essential explanation, list, or dramatic reveal of what came before. The ultimate spiritual message with the colon, the Midas touch, is demanding a profound and decisive pause in your life right now. You have been freed from the past, straitjacket, and your improbable dreams are manifesting. When pigs fly.
Thank you. All right, you guys. There it was. That was our first one. And not to, I'll try to do my own version of this using my own style per se. And I'll post it too. With that being said, thanks for being here. Take care. And as always, make it a great day.